In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best center cards right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam on a tier list here ranking from S that does go all the way down to D tier, and we have about 25 of the best center cards in this game. So the way that I'm doing this tier list is cards that I would specifically play at the center position, also including some budget options that maybe are more so power forwards, but if you guys are a budget player, you would probably run them at center, like a Derek Lively, a Mo Bamba, a Michael Olowokandi. For the top tier players, I mean, no one's going to really use those cards, but you'd probably play them at power forward. For budget players, I feel like most people play like a Michael Olowokandi at the center position. So all of these cards, besides those names, are going to be above 6'2". A lot of these cards are 7'2", not 6'2", 7'2", 7'3", 7'4". I know there's other GOAT cards that can play the center position at a very high level, cards like Shaq, cards like Hakeem, cards like D-Rob, cards like Wilt. Yes, all of those cards can play center position at a very high level, but I wanted to include just the best cards that I think are actually at the center position. For example, we have Invincible Zach Edey, who yes can play power forward, but to me, I feel like he's one of the best center cards in this entire game. And I think Zach Edey probably goes in that S tier category. He's 7'5", can play center power forward with a 7'10" wingspan, 305 pounds. He has a huge player build, 99 every single stat, which is amazing for Zach Edey to have that speed, to have that agility, to have that three-point shot, with also 12 legend badges, including Box Out Beast, Brick Wall, Paint Patroller, and Post Lockdown. Also having Legend Set Shot Specialist is going to be super helpful for his, consistent jump shot shooting, and his release is the same as Invincible Brook Lopez. And I really like the jump shot. I know some people don't like the release, but I think it's a great big man jump shot. Pro 2 fade. And then, I mean, he doesn't have the best sigs in the game, but it's Zach Edey. You're not going to really be handling the ball with this card. He's going to play that traditional center position at one of the highest levels in this entire game, rebounding the basketball, playing amazing interior defense, right? Being a great pick and roll player. He can either roll to the basket, be unstoppable under the rim, or he can pop out to the three-point line, and he's got a really good jump shot, obviously a 99.3. He can be just an absolute monster at the center position. I would say 100 overall Big Z is up there as well. I think he's probably another A to S tier. I'm typing in Big Z, that's hilarious, but I think, Big Z is maybe a little bit more of a power forward, but he's 7'3", so I mean, he's a center card for sure with a 7'7" wingspan. His jump shot is one of the fastest jump shots in this entire game, Pro 2 fade, and then actually has really good movement with the Zach LaVine moving step back, Kawhi Leonard behind the back, Kemba escape. I mean, this card is incredible offensively, and he's got a good enough player model. He's tall enough, he's good enough defensively to really hold his own at the center position. I would say for me personally, Zach Edey is the better center card, but I think Big Z is the better power forward and maybe the better overall card just because of the jump shot and the sigs and the ability to play the power forward position at a very high level. So I think they're both S tier when it comes to the center spot, though. Both going to be some of the best centers in the game. 100 overall Kristaps, I think he's probably like B to A. He's a good card for sure, but is he like that upper echelon center in the game anymore? Probably not. His jump shot's a little bit slow. He doesn't have the best sigs in the game. Might be crazy to say, but I'm going to throw, I'm going to throw 100 overall Kristaps in the B tier category. I'm going to go Taco Fall probably an A. He's a really good center, but he does have some flaws that Zach Edey doesn't have. Those speed flaws, right? Doesn't have those stats and badges flaws. Big Z doesn't have those flaws as well, and they both got maybe better jump shots. They both have better dribble sigs. So Taco Fall is a top tier center without a doubt in my mind. Like Alex Wemby, a top tier center for sure, but they have some flaws, right? And I feel like in S tier, you can't really have a flaw. You can't be a S tier center card or an S tier card and you have like a huge flaw or you have low speed, right? You have to be like the top echelon at that position. And I think Alex Wemby and Dark Matter Taco are very good cards, but to me, I just don't think they can be S tier. I would take both of them though over Kristaps at the center position. Rick Smith, same sort of thing as Taco. Very elite card, great defensively, 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan, has a great jump shot, but again, he has those speed flaws. He has that agility flaw that cards like Big Z, cards like Zach Edey don't, specifically have. I'm going to say Dark Matter Mark Eden's going to be in B tier. Not as good as a Wemby, a Taco, and a Rick Smith in my opinion. He's 7'4", 7'8" wingspan. He's an amazing giant center. He's got a huge player build. He's got a super wide player build. He is great defensively, but his jump shot's a little bit lackluster. Again, the speed could be an issue when it comes to Mark Eden, and I think Taco, Rick Smith, and Wemby are just better in my personal opinion. Dark Matter Kristaps, I'm going to go C tier. Not to say that he's a bad center card. He's actually pretty solid. He's good defensively. He's 7'2", has a big player build. He's got like 96 speed, which is amazing, for his height and for his position. but I think he has to be in C tier. Now Goat Yao Ming, of course, is going to be S, the best center card in the game, or at least one of the 2 best center cards in the game. You got to put Yao Ming in S. He's just an unbelievable card, 7'6", can play center power forward, 7'9" wingspan. He's a GOAT card, he's got the best SIGs in the game. I mean, he's probably still the best card in my team. He's got to go in S tier. Michael Candy for a budget option is actually pretty good. Again, he's more of a budget card. I think Rudy Gobert is probably D tier. He doesn't have a great jump shot, and he's worse than Kareem in my personal opinion. So I'm going to go Kareem in C and Rudy Gobert in D. Now, Ralph Sampson. Got to throw this card in S. I mean, at the center spot, this is one of the best centers in the entire game. He's 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan. A lot of the cards on this tier list are 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan. You got, I think Rick Smith is like that. I know Wemby's like that. Mark Eaton's like that. Ralph Sampson is like that. There's a lot of cards that have the exact same height and wingspan. So what does it come down to? It comes down to obviously the stats, the badges, but the animations for Ralph Sampson are really good. He's got an amazing quick jump shot, Garland base, Sexton upper, on very quick timing, Pro 2 fade, has a great behind the back, has a great escape, and decent size up and decent dribble style. This is an amazing center card who, yes, can also play power forward, but I view Ralph Sampson as more of a center, just in my personal opinion, and I think he's a top tier center 1000%. Dark Matter Zach Edey is good. He's kind of on the same ranking as like a Mark Eaton. He's a good center card for sure, but again, he does have those flaws with the speed and the agility, and the 3-point shot could be a little bit low, and the jump shot could be a little bit lackluster at times, but again, a huge player build, a huge center, you know, in the B tier category. Now 100 overall Yao and 100 overall Wemby, and even Goat Sean Bradley, they have to all be S, right? And maybe I'm considering moving a couple cards down into A tier. Like, I guess I could drop, do I drop a Big Z? Do I drop a Zach Edey? It feels weird to drop those cards down because they're so amazing, but are they on the same level as a Yao, a Ralph Sampson, a Yao, another Yao, a Wemby, a Sean Bradley? And we're going to have Invincible Wemby in here as well, and he's obviously got to be an S if his 100 overall is in, you know, S as well. So I don't know, like maybe I move Zach Edey back up into S and we say Big Z is more of like a power forward card, but Big Z is so good. But would I take Big Z over Yao, Edey, Ralph, 100 overall Yao, Wemby, other Wemby, Sean Bradley? Would I take him over those cards at center? Probably not. I don't think so. I mean, maybe over a couple of those cards, but I'm going to move Big Z down into A tier. There's so many top tier centers in this game. Now, there's a big difference between like a Sean Bradley and a Taco Fall. Like this Sean Bradley card, guys, is, I mean, he's the only center to me that rivals the GOAT Yao. He's 7'6" with a 7'5" wingspan. You know, he's got a great jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and the best dribble SIGs in the game. He doesn't maybe have the player build and the wingspan that Yao does have, but this card gets great animations in game and is one of the best center cards at my team. Talking about Roy Hibbert, I mean, his jump shot is very lackluster. He's going to have to be in like probably C or D. I'm going to go D tier for Roy Hibbert. I'm going to go D tier for Pink Diamond Wemby. Wemby is still a usable center card because of his height, because of his jump shot, but he has like 79 speed. We're in July. You just can't have a center card with 79 speed. It's just not doable. He's going to have to be in D tier. Dark Matter Dikembe, easy A tier card. I mean, I really like Dikembe at the center position. I like him over Kristaps because his jump shot's more consistent in my opinion, and I feel like he gets better defensive animations, also does have the better player build. So I'm going to go Dikembe in A. I'm going to go Artis Gilmore probably in C tier. He's not as good as Mark Eaton. He's not as good as Zach Edey or Kristaps, but he's sort of on the same level as Dark Matter Kareem. I think 100 overall, sorry. Invincible Kristaps is going to be A. A little bit more of a power forward card. Not sure if I'd run him at the center position too much, but I think you can run this card at center. Also, Go Kareem, you can definitely run at the center position, and if you are going to run this card at center, he's one of the best center cards in this entire game. I'm gonna have to throw Kareem in the S tier category. Dark Matter Derek Lively is solid for a budget big. I'm realistically gonna go C tier, and I would say Mo Bamba is probably also in C tier as well. So this is an interesting type of tier list, guys, because it seems weird to have a Rick Smith, a Taco, a Big Z, right? Even a Kristaps. Like all these cards could be S tier center cards. They all feel very good, but you got to remember there is so many good centers in this game. I just don't think I'm taking a Taco Fall over any single card in the S tier category. So let me know what you guys do think about my center tier list down below. What would you guys change about it? And I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.